Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Roofing Contractors Best of Success podcast show. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Roofing Contractor, and honored to have Matt Jackson, the Senior Director of Electric Tools and Accessories at HILTI. Matt, thank you so much for joining me.
Great to be with you, Jill. I'm very excited for the discussion today.
Lots of great things to talk about. There's never a dull moment when it comes to HILTI, and it sounds like you had a big announcement at World of Concrete with Neuron. Can you tell, what does everybody need to know about Neuron and what's happening at HILTI?
So in October of 2021, we announced the launch of Neuron, which is our biggest product launch ever. Neuron is a brand new cordless platform that is future-proofed, that provides all the performance that you would need from any different battery category. So, there are many different launches of new battery categories. We're able to perform all the performance, or deliver all the performance that you need on 22 volts. So even for really heavy duty applications in the future, you're going to be able to use a couple of 22 volt batteries and be able to perform all the jobs, reducing all the different chargers and batteries that you might need on a job site. With that, you come with all new safety features that we can talk about for some specific tools, but really revolutionizing what happens on the industry. And then on top of that, we work into what we call data-driven services, or intelligence and cloud connectivity. And so HILTI is now the global leader of connected cordless tools, and being able to match that back to our on-track system to provide contractors, where are my tools, what's not being used, how can I better utilize the assets that I have, and have fantastic transparency just with a simple dashboard right on their iPad, on their iPhone, or whatever device that they're using.
Yeah, it really is game changing. When I saw it for the first time last year with you guys, so that battery, so when it explains, so I love to explain this, so it's really clear. So when that battery comes off the tool and goes on the charger, what exactly happens?
Sure. So for customers, contractors that are using our fleet solution in particular, but if you're using our fleet solution together with our Neuron connected tools, every time the battery is taken off the tool or tools, it will communicate to the charger and it will be sent to the cloud. And we use cell phone technology to be able to provide that information up to the cloud. So contractors, users, all their team members, they don't have to do anything different than they've ever done before. They just simply charge their batteries. And during the charging process, the information is uploaded into the cloud and it's sent to whoever owns that information within your company. So that's very simply how it works. So the brains of our entire system are within the batteries, and that's communicated back to the charger.
And so since that battery can go on multiple different tools, when it goes on the charger, it knows exactly what tools it had been used by, correct?
That's correct. So it can keep a memory of up to 12 different tools. And so most contractors, most users aren't going to, slide the battery around to more than that. So all the tools that battery is used on, as soon as it's charged, it will upload the information of where all those tools used, what was used, how much was used, etc. So it's a great way to provide very simple information, but very important information back to the owners of the company.
Yeah, very cool. So tell me, what were you've announced, your press release said that you're announcing 30 tools this year, but what's important that specifically for roofing contractors and for walls and ceilings folks, what are the tools that are new that have been added to your lineup? Or what should they know? What are the top tools we were talking about before we got on?
So we were very excited, Jill, to announce that we're going to launch 30 tools this year. About a half dozen, actually about a dozen were launched at the World of Concrete. And so a couple things that I would like to highlight for the wall and ceiling, and also for our roofing contractors, are a brand new impact driver. So the SID4. This is kind of an entry-level impact. So for all your new or young apprentices on the job, this is a great tool to get them used to some HILTI tools at a lower cost to our contractors. In addition to that, we have the NMX 622, which is a brand new dedicated mixer. So it's a variable speed control, and it can mix mud, inside of a 5-gallon bucket, etc. But there's all kinds of use cases for it. But it's a dedicated mixer, very high performing, but a very good value as well. We launched 2 brand new rotary hammers, so the TE4 22 with the dust system, as well as the TE5 22. And the TE5 has what we call a D-style handle, so that you can drill while standing up, so you don't have to bend over, get down your knees to be able to drill if you're drilling at ground level or into the ground. So those are a couple of the highlights. Now, one thing that's going to be available in April is our high-speed chargers. So it doesn't matter which battery you're charging, you're going to be able to charge any one of our batteries in about 30 minutes. with the C822 as soon as that's available, April 2023.
So Matt, it sounds like there's one more big thing we need to know about that's happening with HILTI. What can you tell us?
So HILTI is dedicated to making construction better. And one of the things that we're focused on is making very nice leaps forward when it comes to providing solutions that help make our contractors safe and productive. So we want all of our contractors, team members to be able to go home safely at night. We also want them to have as long careers as possible. So we brought two new products. One is the next generation EXO S, which is replacing our EXO 1 solution. It provides overhead shoulder application support. So it basically takes all the weight off your arms when you're working at shoulder height or above. So it's really easy to put on and use, and it's becoming increasingly what I would call cool. So it's a really cool solution that helps a contractor use it. And when first contractors were seeing these at World of Concrete, a little bit of skepticism, but this year there was a lot of excitement. A lot of contractors were fitting them out and taking orders. Now, the second thing, and this is a really big step as well, is HILTI is improved on the concept of an air scrubber. So we have a very compact, highly portable 1000 CFM air scrubber called the AIC 1000. So we're very excited for what we can offer contractors here, for use cases and how to use it, whether you're trying to get air in the building or out of the building, or clean the air that's in a confined space. We're very excited for the solution that contractors can check out a little bit later this year.
Well, that is so exciting. And if anybody has any questions about HILTI or Neuron or any of the tools that you offer, what's the website? Where should contractors go?
Yeah, what we would want to do is we want our contractors to navigate to www.hilti.com for the US or www.hilti.ca for Canada. We have over 8,000 points of contact where a contractor can place an order and pick up wherever they are to make it really convenient to do pickups and also drop-offs. If there's ever a need for service or warranty, you just call our 1-800 number, and you have a dedicated HILTI person that will be able to help you manage whatever situation that you're encountering. So as we're a direct-to-contractor company, we want to make sure that we take really good care of our relationships with all of our partners in the industry.
Well, that's fabulous. Well, we know that there's no doubt you guys give great service. So if anybody has any questions for us in the meantime, it's roofingcontractor.com or wconline.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for all our free content, like our e-newsletters, our website, our e-magazine, so you can always stay up to date with all our great interviews we're doing, like we are today with Matt Jackson at HILTI. But most importantly, stay safe and healthy, and we can't wait to talk to you again. Thanks so much, Matt.
Thank you very much, Jill. It was great speaking with you.